Hi, Dr. Fix-It here with you again. Today's May the 17th, and the verse that we're going to look for today in Proverbs is chapter 17, verse 4. In the New Living Translation, it reads, "Wrongdoers eagerly listen to gossip, liars pay close attention to slander." You know, one of the things that we see so often today, in today's world, in today's society, is we see that so many people want to go around talking about other people and other people's business, and they want to have their nose where really it doesn't belong. They want to talk about the things that don't matter to them, really truly do not matter to them. You know, Paul said in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, starting in verse 20, he said, "For I'm afraid that when I come, I won't like what I find, and you won't like my response. I am afraid I will find quarreling, jealousy, anger, selfishness, slander, gossip, arrogance, and disorderly behavior. Yes, I am afraid that when I come again, God will humble me in your presence, and I will be grieved because many of you have not given up your old sins." Again, that was Paul in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 20. You know, these are things that a lot of people don't look at today as sin. They don't look at these things in today's world and today's society as things that we shouldn't be doing. It presents a world that is like the area that you see behind me. It puts us in a jungle, in a place where we really don't need to be as Christians, a place that we shouldn't have to fight these things in the world. So we need to stop and we need to pay attention to what Peter says what Paul says in 1 Timothy chapter 5. He writes to Timothy and he says, "The young widows should not be on the list because of their physical desires will overpower their devotion to Christ, and they will want to remarry." He's talking about, younger women that are no longer married. They've lost their husbands, or for whatever reason they don't have the home life to be able to devote their time and their attention to. That's not to say that you can't devote your time and attention to God. By all means, if you're in some sort of ministry and you're devoted to God, then that's definitely somewhere that's a positive place to be. He goes on to say, "Then they would be guilty of breaking their previous pledge, and if they are on the list, they will learn to be lazy and will spend their time gossiping from house to house, meddling in other people's business, and talking about things they shouldn't." I can't stress this enough. We need to stop and we need to consider the things that are sin and the things that, are against our Christian religion and our Christian faith. If you're a believer, you need to know what those sins are. The best way to know is to read God's Word. We need to follow, we need to listen, and we need to pay attention. So, in closing, I want to say, think about where you're at in the jungle of the world today. Think about where you're headed. And above all, don't listen to gossip. Don't pay attention to those that want to slander or tell stories or spread these little lies or rumors, because that's not for us. Those are not for Christians. That's not what we should be doing. We see this in so many places. It's in the workplace, it's in schools, it's even in churches. These aren't the things that we're supposed to do. Chapter 17, verse 4, again, reads in the New Living Translation, "Wrongdoers eagerly listen to gossip. Liars pay close attention to slander." Dr. Fix-It, I hope you have a great day. God bless, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like below and subscribe, and hopefully maybe we can all get something out of this. Thanks.